Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to WEXXV. We are here for Fighting Vortex, another show. Obviously, I actually put this one up there, and this video is actually I'm going to do things a little bit differently this time. The video is going to be almost kind of secondary to what I do. I'm going to do a little bit more of a write-up for this one. I hope everybody's gotten a chance to check out the website, and I hope that entertains some people because I think that's pretty cool. I think once I put the bios on the roster and everything like that, I think that'll be pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think and what I could improve upon in terms of that. I hope you guys enjoy the show. Starting off with a matchup this week. The following contest is a light tubes death match. The new guy Menace looks monstrous compared to Tatsukuchi, who is visibly nervous. Menace immediately charges as the bell rings and powers his opponent into the corner. He lands a hard forearm to the head and begins working the body with massive lefts and rights. He attempts a final blow but is reversed. Tatsukichi takes the moment to grab one of the light tubes hanging from the ropes and busts it right over the head of the massive Englishman. He is staggered but does not go down. Tatsukichi attacks the legs, hitting multiple leg kicks, weakening him, dropping him to his knees. He grabs another light tube, backs up, and runs towards Menace and lands a wicked shining wizard, breaking the glass right in his face. 1, 2, no! Somehow the big man kicks out. Tatsukichi runs off the ropes, picking up momentum, only to be caught by a huge back body drop, sending the not-so-small himself deathmatch star very high in the air. Menace wants revenge and grabs a light tube and smashes it right into his downed opponent's abdomen. He flexes and roars at the crowd, but that's all the time Tatsu needs to recover and comes rushing forward with a discus forearm. Menace is wobbled and Tatsu smells blood and comes at him, charging Big Boot. 1, 2, 3. The winner of our opening matchup, Shichirobi Tatsukichi. Obviously, this got a 51, which is pretty good, considering that Menace really just got here. So yeah, it got the crowd buzzing already because it was a pretty, I don't remember exactly what I set this one to be. Car crash, that's right, I forgot. I forgot I set that to be a car crash. But yeah, so pretty quick one for that, but 55 for Tatsukichi and 30 for Menace. I thought Menace would have done a little bit better than that to get that rating, but no worker improvements, yada yada yada. Cool. Good matchup. I'm digging it. Let's see what the rest of the show's got in store for us. Commander Kawagishi is backstage and has a few words for one of our main eventers here tonight, Session Makioka. So you don't want any more of Massive Thunder, huh, Session? I knew you were a coward. All those death matches don't tell otherwise. You are better than that, and you can be so much more if you just joined us and left that maniac Taiji to his own devices. You can be the difference and become a new kind of WEXXV warrior. You can show them what you are made of, but first, you must join us. Our second matchup of the evening is a barbed wire extravaganza matchup. The ropes are wrapped in barbed wire as well as having multiple barbed wire boards placed outside the ring. Battle does not come out empty-handed and has a baseball bat with, you guessed it, barbed wire wrapped around it. He swings but misses and gets caught with a vicious right hook from the infamous no-holds-barred warrior. Battle drops his weapon and Kawamura gets a menacing smile. He picks up the bat himself and brings it across the back of the WEXXV original, causing the blood to flow. He swings again only to catch a lariat to the mouth, and Battle has the momentum. He attempts a Sakata twist but to no avail and has to settle for a DDT. He grabs the bat and rakes it across the forehead of Kawamura, causing him to bleed as well. He attempts an Irish whip to the corner only to be reversed. Kawamura brutalizes Sakata in the corner, kneeing him in the body and face. Sakata can barely stand. He lifts him to the top and sits him on the top rope. This does not look good. Kawamura goes all the way up with him and looks for a super bomb off the top to the outside. He picks him up, showing his amazing balance, and achieves the powerbomb to the outside off the top rope through a barbed wire board to an explosive applause from the crowd. 1, 2, and 3. The winner, Kawamura Kuniyoshi. Now this was a very interesting matchup for me to book. I'm very happy with how this one went. Battle and Kuniyoshi obviously have great chemistry, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to see if I can do anything with that. Maybe a feud might be on our hands here between one of the new blood and one of the old blood here. I love those. I love those kind of feuds. But yeah, 55 and 51. So Kuniyoshi, even though he's kind of a rookie, I guess you could really call him. I think he's actually in his rookie year. He's pulling in a pretty good rating there. Battle's still improving. That's good. Mayhem, that's good. So yeah, that was a pretty good matchup for me. I'm pretty happy about that one. The Righteous, the team of Ichi Yumahara and Toyokuni, enter the ring, and Toyokuni grabs a microphone. We are the Righteous, and we are here to change WEXXV. I had enough of the hardcore, hence why I dropped it from my name. There is no need for such brutality, and you McWade's SOB in general. Well, that's all you guys do. You couldn't wrestle a match without weapons if your lives depended on it, and that's why tonight there will be no weapons in our matchup. Let's see how you do without your blood and guts, and let's have a wrestling match. May the better team win. Dean McWade and Toyokuni start out. Toyokuni sticks his tongue out at his opponent, who charges, only for Toyokuni to tag out to Hitomi, who catches Dean on his way in with a hard open hand slap. The Canadian is visibly upset and body slams Hitomi hard to the mat. Gareth throws a chair in from the outside. Dean picks it up and waits for his opponent to stand, but to the surprise of everyone, he throws the chair out of the ring and yells at his own partner. Hitomi takes advantage and tags out to Toyokuni, who climbs to the top rope and hits a missile dropkick, knocking the big man down. Toyokuni taunts and allows Dean to tag out to Dallas. Dallas charges in for a clothesline, but Toyokuni rolls through and lands a dropkick to the knee. Dallas drops to one knee. Toyokuni picks up momentum and lands a vicious charging knee to the face. 1, 2, no. Wayne got in to break it up. Ichi and Hitomi enter the ring to take him out before Dean can even get into the ring, and they have time to beat him down as well. The Righteous and Hitomi beat down the lone McWade left in the ring, taking turns landing big maneuvers. Hitomi and Ichi lift Dallas up, and the Toyokuni drill lands. 1, 2, and 3. The Righteous and Hitomi Nariaki get the win. So that's an interesting little matchup. I'm glad that that went over pretty well. I mean, it got a 44, which isn't great, but continuing on the feud, I think I can use these guys. I was kind of weary, but if they're getting decent match ratings, I mean, who am I to complain? I mean, they can't do death matches, and I mean, it's not so bad to play off that. Because, I mean, there wasn't really a weak link in this matchup. I mean, Dean, 45, Dallas, 44, Gareth, 49. And from them, I mean, Toyokuni was obviously the best. What's funny is I wrote this before I even watched the matchup. And I just knew Toyokuni was going to be the best. I'm hoping that Hitomi can start pulling his own weight, though, because he's got some decent potential behind him. So, Dallas McWade, got broken ribs. That's not good, but that's okay. Gareth Wayne, is actually improving still, and he's like 41. So that's interesting. I can dig it. So yeah, Dallas might be out for a little bit with the broken ribs, but I doubt it'll be that long, and I'm sure he can honestly work through it, so that's really not a big deal. So the feud continues. The Righteous, the ever-righteous Righteous, get their win over the McWades, and they prove their point. Let's see how the McWades respond. Following up the momentum of our last matchup, we have Sojuro Sen versus Taiji Kano in a Tokyo street fight. Taiji enters the entranceway second and calls for Sen to meet him outside the ring, to which he obliges and the bell rings. The two meet and a huge slugfest ensues, landing big punches to one another. Sen finally ends the duel with a big elbow to the jaw. He whips Kano into the barricade back first and lands a huge knife-edge chop that echoes through the arena. He attempts to move his opponent off the barricade, only to be caught with a headbutt busting his nose. Kano smells blood and smashes Sen's face off the barricade. He grabs a steel chair and charges and lands a big shot to the head. Sen maintains his footing and reverses an attempted chair shot to the gut and lands a big backdrop. Sen stops his downed opponent and screams. He waits for his opponent to stand and attempts his finisher, the over-the-shoulder backbreaker, but cannot lock it in. Kano again with the chair, this time smashing it into Sen's gut. He drops the chair and follows up with a savage cradle DDT right onto it. So this one was a wild brawl, got a 54, that's a really good rating. 46 for Sen and 50 for Kano. Honestly, this may be Sen's last match here in WEXXV. Not by my choice, but Burning Hammer seems to want to steal considerable amount of my talent, as you saw in the last show if you watched it, or if you've been following the Dynasty, or if you even saw it on the website. It's on the front page right now. So yeah, they stole Sozan Ishinomori, Washi Heat, and Finlay in one swoop, and now they're going after Sen as well. So as if that wasn't enough, and that wasn't hard enough on me. Yeah, they might be trying to steal Sen. So Kano gets the win here, and it was a really good matchup. I'm glad to see that. No improvements. It was just a wild brawl matchup, and very hot crowd. We gotta love the hot crowds. Can't do it without the hot crowd. So yep, there's the end of that matchup. Kano gets a big win, and we'll see where he goes from there. Taiji Kano gets a microphone after his matchup. So you want to call me a maniac? I will show you the true definition of crazy. You haven't seen anything yet. You have merely just awoken the beast and Massive Thunder. You better watch your backs and stay the hell away from my tag team partner. So Kano is not happy. Massive Thunder and WEXXV Originals might be my possibly favorite feud going on right now. But so yeah, it's going on. I think one of the shows that you guys missed, that was one of my little house shows, Taiji, I don't know if it was them or not. I think it was Taiji and Fujio that actually scored a 77 against them, against Massive Thunder, and that was the co-main event. Or maybe no, that was Kano and Zeshin. So that was very interesting. I'm very intrigued to see exactly where I can go with that one. So, Kano, will he get revenge on Commander Kawagishi for calling him out earlier in the night? We will have to see. Here we go with our co-main event of the evening. We have a battle of two top prospects in all of Japanese wrestling. Fujio comes out swinging, but is evaded by the quicker, smaller man. Kawagishi comes off the ropes with a flying forearm, knocking down his opponent. Fujio rubs his jaw and gets back to his feet. Kawagishi follows up with a rolling wheel kick, showing off his obvious quickness advantage. Kawagishi taunts as Fujio gets back to his feet and comes running yet again, only this time to be caught with a hard arm drag. He immediately hops back up and attempts a kick to the gut, but Fujio torques the leg with a vicious dragon screw. He follows up with a single leg crab, obviously trying to slow down the ever-quick Commander. While Fujio controls the pace, Taiji Kano comes out to ringside. He grabs a chair and hops up on the apron. Commander regains composure and notices him and runs over to knock him off the apron, but Kano drops to the outside. Fujio capitalizes on this distraction and nearly knocks Kawagishi's head off, with a huge lariat. 1, 2, and 3. A 66 rating on that matchup. Very good. 55 for Kawagishi and 62 for Narahashi. So Narahashi actually did outperform him in that matchup. That's very good. So Narahashi improving in performance skills. Dirt sheets look pretty good. Not too many detriments. Apparently Commander was not very motivated. I'm going to have to find a way to motivate him a little bit better. But yeah, so 66 for our co-main event of the evening. Here we go with our main event. The following is a barbed wire cage match to determine the #1 contender for the Warriors Heart Championship belonging to the Mohawk of Insanity, Hiroshi Morisu. Yasuhide takes control with the obvious power advantage, muscling Zeshin against the ropes. He is attempting to push Zeshin's head off into the razor-sharp cage, but cannot do so. Zeshin pulls Yasuhide's head in hard and catches him with a hard headbutt. He seems to have stunned himself with the maneuver, and Yasuhide regains control. He lifts up his opponent and lands a body slam / tombstone piledriver combination move. I've never seen anything like that before. 1, 2, no, too early. Yasuhide stomps his opponent and picks him back up to his feet. He will not be denied and grabs Zeshin by the back of his trunks and throws him hard into the cage. He roars at his downed opponent. Commander Kawagishi emerges from the back and jumps in with the commentary team remaining unnoticed. Yasuhide picks him up for a powerbomb only to be reversed into a Hurricanrana. Zeshin is firing up and lands a barrage of kicks and punches to his weakened foe. He slips behind and looks for a German suplex only to have Commander come up and start screaming at him through the cage, catching him off guard. This gives Yasuhide time to deadweight his opponent and reverses to get behind Zeshin and lands his big backdrop driver. 1, 2, and 3. Your #1 contender, Tayama Yasuhide. So that was a 65. So didn't outdo the co-main event, but that's okay. I kind of knew they were going to be close. But Zeshin was tiring. And Yasuhide was tiring. I wonder if I would have set it as a little bit shorter if they would have done a little bit better. I had it set to, I think, 17 minutes. But so this match got the crowd buzzing because I had it set to steal the show. Yasuhide with 59 and Zeshin with a 54. So that was good. No improvements, dirt sheets. Let's see. Zeshin was penalized for stamina. He was penalized for stamina, and Tayama was penalized for stamina, that's right. Okay, so that was a good matchup. For our main event, we have Yasuhide Tayama going to take on Hiroshi Morisu in the near future. Yasuhide has tossed a microphone through the cage. It is my time. I am here to stay, and I am ready to watch the blood flow. I will rip the crazy beard of madness off of you and watch you scream and knock you out and shave you completely bald. I will be the Warriors Heart Champion, but I propose a challenge first. Bring a partner, and he better be good. You're going to need him. I have a surprise in store for you. So that's setting up the main event for our next show, Yasuhide Tayama and Hiroshi Morisu, Mystery Partners Tag Team Matchup. Let me know what kind of matchup you guys would like to see them in, because I am very open to suggestion. Think like barbed wire. I don't think that Tayama will do light tubes, but something along the lines of barbed wire and some other kind of weapons and tables and stuff like that. All kinds of mayhem. So let me know what you guys think. I hope you enjoyed the show. I will go ahead and advance here and show you guys the end of the show. So it gets in a 62. See, I feel like I should have just put or left that out of there, but that's okay because it sets up it sets up the next event, so I'm happy with it. I'll go ahead and give them a little speech here. Fujio kicked ass, so I'll give him a I'll praise him a little bit. And who else got a really good showing tonight? Commander wasn't that good. Yasuhai did pretty well, so I'll do him. And then, you know what? I'll just do Kuniyoshi. Why not? He did well enough. Very happy, pleased, and seemed pleased. See if I got any mail, guys. Let's see if I got any mail. Oh no. Oh no. Why? Why? Okay. Let's see. I'll just switch this over real quick and let you guys look for yourselves. Burning Hammer have made a contract offer to the 41-year-old, or 42-year-old, excuse me, Gareth Wayne. So after almost 10 years, it'd be 10 years, it is 10 years this month, or last month actually, so after 10 years with Warrior Engine WEXXV, it looks like Gareth Wayne is going to be leaving us. Because there's no way that I can stop that. As much as I would like to. So, give me some ideas for what you guys would like to see Gareth Wayne do before he leaves. Because I'm probably, honestly, if they're trying to sign him, that means that it's going to be about 2 weeks before he's gone. So I'm going to have to hurry up and do another event. But let me know how you guys would like to see him utilized. I will wait for some suggestions because I got to work tomorrow. So, and then Dallas McWade injured, broken ribs after a botched move from Ichi Yumahara. That's not good. So, yeah, he can work through that though, so he's okay. Let's see how long he'll actually have to last through that. How long that will last him. Medical. Yeah, 15 days. So it's going to be about 2 weeks. So let me know what you guys thought. I hope you enjoyed the show. You got to love the green. Thank you, Isile, again. Actually had a... I made a little poster for this one, but I didn't actually make it until after I started. So this little event. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be back soon. Go ahead and check out that website and let me know what you guys think of it. And I think I'm going to be looking to put a little bit more music and stuff into this. Maybe put some themes for some people. So let me know what you guys are thinking about the feuds going on right now. Yes, you had Tayama and Hiroshi, and obviously Massive Thunder versus the originals of WEXXV. What would you guys like to see from Kuniyoshi, Kawamura, and Battle Sakata as well? The Righteous and the McWades, and, well, it would have been SOB, but it's going to be a little bit different because they're not going to have their leader. So let me know what you guys thought, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and tune in next time for WEXXV, A New Generation.